muscle.
I'm sure we can all agree that this is what life should be like for a 5-year-old girl.
The dolphin's tail. It's taking me for a ride.
But far too often, all this energy you see today in little Kamila Saradpon starts to fade because she has a blood disorder called thalassemia.
Thalassemia is a hemoglobin disorder that carries oxygen throughout her body, so when she's low on her healthy red blood cells, there's not enough oxygen flowing through her body, so she'll get pains in her legs. She would be lethargic, she would stay in bed, take lots of naps. Yeah, right before a blood transfusion, I know it's coming because she slows down.
So every 3 weeks, Kamila and her mom, Maria, come here to Rady Children's Hospital. Kamila is here today to have yet another blood transfusion because essentially her red blood cells are dying rapidly.
Every Thursday we have a tea party at the hospital.
And without fresh blood every 3 weeks, Kamila would die too.
By giving her a transfusion, we're actually saving her that energy so that she can grow like a normal kid and, not be really tired from anemia all the time.
Kamila, can you tell me your birthday?
February 8th.
2014.
14.
Perfect.
This next transfusion is going to be number 96, so I'm pretty sure that she will need them
96?
every 3 weeks for the rest of her life. Yeah.
Whew. That's unbelievable. She's not even 6 years old.
I know. Yay! Great job, Nurse Marta!
Yes, look how bright your blood is.
Maybe it's because I drink so much water.
Maria and the staff here try to make these visits that can last up to 6 hours at a time as pleasant for Kamila as possible. For every poke of a needle, Kamila gets a prize.
What's this?
There's playing with dolls and action figures.
Mr. Tile.
Yes.
Like, Spider-Man's holding the straw so he can try to drink over.
Okay, so Spider-Man's drinking chocolate milk and you're drinking a Slurpee. There's makeup. And sometimes there's singing.
There's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby.
All of this has become normal for Kamila's family, a reality they used to keep a secret, but one now they embrace and want to share.
Dreams to come true.
Kamila is getting people to donate blood that have never donated blood before. She's here for a reason, And from when I was pregnant to be told that this is a lifelong disease that has a terrible quality of life, somebody that's going to have to be hooked up to the blood all the time and might have other complications. But I look at her and she's perfect. And how can anyone tell me that she doesn't deserve to be here?
Kamila's dad, Chris, arrives now after a long day at work.
I can only imagine when you see her getting a poke. I mean, you probably feel it more than she does.
And I try not to show it though because I know she's looking at me, and so I know I have to be strong for her, even though she's the one, being strong for me. I vividly remember coming here to Rady's when she was 2 months for a checkup, and getting the surprising news that she's going to need a blood transfusion today, right now.
The biggest fear that Chris and Maria share is the possibility that the blood Kamila needs to survive one day won't be there. Supplies are critically low this time of year, and they count on blood donations from complete strangers.
We make an effort, especially my wife, she'll bring Kamila to the blood bank or to any blood mobile, and we'll thank the donors right then and there. Because a lot of times when you're donating, you don't know who it's going to go to, and even if it's not going to my daughter, I think it helps hearing and seeing a face and putting a name with the donor or the person who ends up with the blood.
I'm just honestly, genuinely so thankful to blood donors. I really mean it from the bottom of my heart when I tell them, thank you so much for donating blood today. I don't think you understand how big of a deal this is and how important it is.
And they've taught Kamila to understand and appreciate the true gift of life she receives from those who give.
I like that they are helping other kids and me staying alive with this blood.
What would happen if people stopped donating blood?
Then all of us couldn't survive.
What is the long-term prognosis? I mean, is this
A blood transfusion every 3 weeks.
This is the way it is.
Yeah.
Way up high.
I don't feel sorry for myself or us. This is what we were dealt, and there's a reason for it, and we have to navigate through it as best we can.
Over the rain,
I'm hopeful for the future.
white and a right hand tie.